on, let me turn this up.
Hello, how you
And
doing?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
Fine, fine, fine. Saludos familia de Salva Jesús, su presidente de plataforma Todo sobre Lucha Libre. Tenemos por aquí a Máscara Roja, marca registrada, The Walker X I or 13
It's
maybe.
my boy Walker 13,
So,
man. Shout out to Walker 13.
okay,
Yes, sir.
okay. So tell us your name so the people can know you.
Man, they already know who I am. I'm Mr. 400. I am the hustle weight. The 6'6" and 400-pound Big J Bishop fighting out of South Texas right now.
Okay, why do you call the hustle weight?
The hustle weight is very simple and clear. I started when I was 12 years old. Professional wrestling training under the tutelage of Discovery. Discovery was one of the original space cadets in AAA back in Mexico in AAA. And he gave me the opportunity to, join the sport and compete. He taught me, as much as he could, despite the language barrier. And that's how I got my start into there. Eventually, I moved out of Chicago, and I was just kind of wrestling on my own, and I had to hustle for my own. So, unfortunately, when you didn't have people backing you or people making phone calls to get you on a show, you had to go and hustle. So I had to go drive cities, states, towns, do what I had to do to build up who Big J Bishop is today. And I still do that, whether it's out here in Texas, out on the East Coast, West Coast, Mexico, where I compete regularly. I'm going back to Mexico in November. Um, my whole life I've just hustled, even outside of wrestling. Single
Okay.
mother. Uh, my father was into pharmaceutical sales, if you know what I mean, and
Yeah,
okay, and
I
we just
understand.
we just grew up poor. You know what I mean? We didn't eat unless we hit that link card hit. So we didn't have places to live on our own. My mom didn't even get her own place until a couple of years. Like she bought a house a couple of years ago, but like growing up, we were just uh, 5 states and 21 cities. By the time I was 10, we are all over. Homelessness, everything. I always had a hustle. So any opportunity to hustle, that's what Big J Bishop did. That's what I still do, and that's really ingrained in me. So, thank God I'm blessed and I'm living good now. Family's good now, but that's because the hustle paid off after all the years. So the hustle weight is an embodiment of who I am because I know that it's kill or be killed, right? It's eat or starve. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? There is no comfort in
Hmm.
my vocabulary because me as a person, I've always had to work for what I have, and I'm always going to have to work for what I have. Otherwise, no one's going to give it
Okay.
to me. So I can either be stagnant and be average and just be another dude, right? Or I can excel to what God has called me to excel to and hustle for that. So hustle weights summarized is I don't care who steps in the ring with Big J Bishop. I will out hustle you 10 out of 10 times, and that's on God because we keep it 400.
Okay. Wrestling Attitude TV. Saludos, saludos. I have interviewed a couple of wrestlers that they don't have the best life. They grew up on the street, you know what I mean? And it's hard. It's hard when you have a single mother with no father trying to hustle all the way. It's hard. But, well, right now, you are a wrestler. So that is your best right now.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Okay.
And so, you just got to give the glory to God because God's the one who gives us the opportunities to hustle, and you always made a way no matter what. So, um, whether it's up or down, good times, bad times, struggle, right? God allowed it all to happen so that it could build us into who we are today.
Okay. Bensky is here. Hello, hello. So how many years so far have you been a wrestler?
Oh man, um,
Oh man. Um,
I started. I think I had my first match when I was 14, and then I just turned
wow.
26 recently. So I don't know the math on that, but you know, I would say
I
when
would
I
say
really had my
when I really had
my debut, like that, what I consider my debut, and I started wrestling like on a weekly basis. It was 2014. So I tell people I've been
okay.
wrestling a little bit over a decade.
Okay. Slate Wrestling. Hello, hello from Puerto Rico. So, which one would you prefer, a heel or a face?
I mean, honestly, I don't like the term heel or face in wrestling. At the end of the day, Big J Bishop is going to hustle no matter what. Some people are going to see the hustle and get inspired. They're going to say, I want to hustle too and achieve everything that's meant for them that God's put in their life. Or you might have some lazy people that might see it and, seeing me hustle exposes the laziness in their life and they don't like me. So I'm not necessarily a heel or face. I'm going to be who Big J Bishop is, regardless if people love me or not. At the end of the day, I'm a hustle and I'm exactly what God has for me. Exactly.
Okay. Being a hustler, how do you feel when the children came to you asking for photograph, asking for autograph, or saying, I want to become one like you when I grow up? How do you feel?
Anytime someone comes up for an autograph, man, I'm happy for them to come up. 29th Castroville,
I
Texas,
think,
tomorrow.
okay, I think you have a little problem with your
Is
internet.
that? Let's see. I can you hear me now?
Okay, now.
Yeah.
Yeah, now.
Tomorrow.
Okay, you was explaining about the children.
Yeah. Anytime anyone wants to come up and show love, respect the hustle, man, I'm all for it. You know what I mean? Photos, autographs. I have merch at all the shows, man. Even if you're not gonna buy anything, come up to the table and say what's up. You know. Tomorrow, Castroville, Texas. The day after San Antonio, Texas. Anyone you want to pull up, say what's up to the hustle.
Okay, so how many titles have you won so far?
Whew. Oh man. So my first championship, that was in, I want to say 2016. That was the HPW Heavyweight Championship promotion out of the Middle East. It's no longer around. Um, I don't think they promote it anymore. I haven't heard talk to them in a while. Um, I've been tag team champion with my boy Rico De La Vega for Slam Pro Wrestling.
Mm,
Frozen Tundra
okay.
Wrestling 24/7 champion. I've held the championships, plenty of tag team championships with my boy who's now retired, Ian Onyx. Shout out to Ian
Okay.
Onyx. And then the Dog Pound Championship Wrestling Round the Clock Championship, or as I like to say, the Round the Clock Hustle Championships. There's more to come in the
Okay.
future because that's what the hustle produces. It's the fruits of my hustle.
Okay, you mentioned Doc Pound. There is Angel Camacho, who is the champion right now.
Yes.
And you say that you will fight anybody.
Yeah.
I saw a match, Marovic versus Angel Camacho. It was a double DQ. Nobody wins. How do you feel about facing Angel Camacho?
Look, we've faced Angel Camacho and I. We stepped in the ring. The outcome wasn't exactly what I had planned, but at the end of the day, I really feel like Camacho's light work. His hustle ain't built like me. So next time he steps in the ring with Big J Bishop, I'm gonna expose him and show him why you just can't beat Bishop. It's that simple. Everyone folds under 1,200 pounds of pressure. I've been saying it. I've been proving it. Ain't nobody gonna prove me wrong on that.
So, Marovic have come to Puerto Rico. If he asks you to be his tag team partner to come to Puerto Rico, would you say yes or no?
Hey, Big J pulls up wherever the opportunity is. If you pay me, you pay for my flight, I'm out there. I fly out to Mexico in November. They're paying for my flight. I'm out there. Marovic, we went to war. One of the best heavyweights in San Antonio that I've stepped in the ring with. And I would love to tag with him sometime in Puerto Rico, man. There was a lot of respect after that match. I can't criticize his hustle, man. I think he got it. So, if someone wants to bring the hustle weight and Marovic, the Puerto Rico machine out to Puerto Rico, hit my DMs at the hustle weight and just make sure the finances are right. We can make it happen.
Yeah. How do you think wrestlers in Mexico feels because you are 6'3"? You say that. That's correct?
Six.
Okay, that's a
Hello?
okay. And you're a very big,
Sir,
wrestler, how do you think the wrestler in Mexico that sometimes they are shorter, how do they will feel if they see you in a Mexican ring?
well, you know, I'm sure it's the same thing anyone feels. I'm 6'6", flat-footed. I'm 6'6". With boots on, I'm probably 6'8". I'm 6'6" and 410 pounds. Right now, we round down to
Ooh,
400 just so because I look slim, with my professional. I have a background in professional football and amateur wrestling. I was an NCAA athlete, but um, I mean, regardless if it's Mexico, Canada, here in Texas, South Texas, right? You step in the ring with Big J Bishop, and the first thing you're gonna say is, "Oh crap! I don't know. I don't even know what I just got myself into, but it ain't good." So, um, I don't know how you say that in Spanish, but I'm sure that's what they say. But
okay.
that's not to discount the competition in Mexico. I mean, I go out to Mexico quite frequently. I got like a second home out there. I got apartments and everything that I stay at out in Mexicali when I'm out there, and I'll go there for a week once at a time. Great place to stay at, and I mean, it's not just any group of people that I'm out there competing and training with. Um, when I'm out in Mexicali, I'm training with Dr. Tempest, you know, Dynamical from
Okay.
AAA, right? Otto Boy,
Okay.
some of the best, uh, not some of the best, but the best luchadors in the entire country of Mexico, you know? I mean, especially when you talk about Dr. Tempest, that guy is like the William Regal of Lucha Libre, one of
Yeah.
the best trainers out there. And so, um, you know, we go out there and we train, we put in work, we hustle. Same thing with Dinamico. It's only a matter of time. I was telling Dinamico, it's only a matter of time before someone in the States tries to pick him up. He's already on top of the game in AAA. I wouldn't be surprised if we see him in WWE or AEW soon because he has all of the attributes to be on the level or above the level of someone like an
Okay.
Osprey or a Ricochet. I'm gonna say that. So that's my prediction.
Hello to Jody Ivy. Well, when Vader was a wrestler, people say that he moved like a lightweight. Do you identify yourself like that? That you are big, you are 400 plus, but do you sometimes move like a lightweight?
I move like an athlete. Um, so at the end of the day, you have an industry full of people who just aren't athletes. Vader himself, he was an athlete,
Mhm.
so he didn't move like a lightweight. He moved like a heavyweight because if he hits you, you aren't gonna stay on your 2 feet. Same thing with me.
Mhm.
So I mean, I've had people tell me that I can move like a cruiserweight or I move like a lightweight, right? But at the end of the day, that's not how I move. I move like an athlete. Big J Bishop is 400 pounds. If I
Yeah.
hit you, you're not staying on your 2 feet. And so I have drawn some comparisons to Vader, right? Um, but but I like to think that I just move like an athlete. I incorporated a lot of my shoot amateur wrestling background, a lot of the football footwork. I have a lot of lucha libre training, so
Okay.
those things just combined, go into the hybrid powerhouse lucha libre style that I have.
Okay. If somebody around the world wants to contact you, how did they find you on the social media?
The best way to contact Big J Bishop is on Instagram. Currently, my handle is The Hustle Weights. That's one word. TheHustleweight. On Facebook, my name is currently Big J as one word, as my first name, no spaces.
BJ Bishop. Let's see if the internet returns to him. Okay, maybe he has a little problem with the internet. Bueno, mi gente, nosotros tenemos nuestra página en YouTube, tenemos nuestra página y nuestro grupo en Facebook y en Instagram tenemos todo sobre lucha libre y todo sobre lucha libre segunda parte. Creo que, ok, tuvo sí un problema, así que nos veremos.